You know what time it is. Hit that like button before I even get started. Matter of fact, you already know I'm about to come with that heat. I got something crazy coming to y'all this weekend. Hit the polls. Again, follow at sign capital ALL capital CZARR. I have some crazy stuff coming up. And I told y'all to slide over there to my Twitter and take the poll. Poll what you want to hear this weekend. I might give one of the other one, but poll on what you really want to hear about. And the two options are on my Twitter. I have multiple people that already polled. Go ahead, slide through, give you a poll, and that'll be the information I begin delivering. But rock with it. It's coming up. It's about to be crazy fire. You already know how I put it down. Now, quickly, let's get back into it. What were we talking about yesterday? I said that investigators dealing with Victor and the whole situation. Now, I want to propose another understanding to the situation. And this is objectively and allegedly. What if the text messages was communication between, I repeat, between someone from Riva Motorsports and then someone else? Remember, I told you it wouldn't have been the business in general, but it could have been sensible if it was a person that worked there, because that information wouldn't be made public and that wouldn't be known to some extent. That wouldn't be known. But that's what I'm saying. If it was one of these things, it could have definitely fit against the program. It would have definitely stood the test of time and been a versus and a larger perspective to some of the topics we spoke about. Because I said it wouldn't exactly always have been pointed directly at Riva Motorsports itself, but it could have potentially been involving someone who worked there. As I relook over the information, that's another possibility. Someone from there talking to someone who is hitting them up and letting them know, hey, look, are you there? And then all I remember seeing is that I'm jealous, whether they were serious or not. That's what was mentioned at the end. But in the conversation, this person's detailing who's at the store. So who else was at the store that could have communicated with them? Now, again, people are mentioning suspects was there. But here's my gripe. Here's my thing. It says Victor is with X. So you're telling me these alleged felons, these dudes who were from there knew Victor? How would they know Victor? He's not even around it. He's not even from that area. How would they have known Victor? The answer is they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. There's no way they could have. It would have been too much in jest for them to even have known Victor. But they said X is with Victor. So am I to believe that they know that Victor was familiar with X? That's my question. Were you familiar with him? Because I'm already getting other implications of your familiarity with this person that you claim to be a fan of and a fan of only. And you acted as if it was your first time seeing him. And you claim to have asked him for a picture, but we already saw someone taking pictures of him half asleep, taking pictures of him walking up the stairs, and we'll get to that part. But what was that for? Was that somebody spotting him and kind of timing what he was doing and sending it to someone else through social media? Snapchats disappear. That's one of my things. So if you were Snapchatting it, would there be any evidence to be recovered? No, because they disappear after you do it. After someone views it, they go away and new Snapchats are made. That would have been a way that they use social media to their advantage. Was Snapchat utilized as the means to track X? That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Matter of fact, that would make sense why it enabled them, even if they did have their phones checked, to avoid detection. But text messages don't go away and they can be found. So why would they even have a reason to check Riva Motorsports clientele and their people's phones that were around that claimed to be witnesses? That's another thing. You see, that's why a good investigator arrests everyone, because there's so many possibilities. That's why I said the fact everyone was not picked up tells me a lot about how the investigation was done. You didn't interrogate everyone when you knew there was a way of tracking someone And that's why they missed out on vital evidence. And if they didn't know, they know now. And that's why they're looking back, trying to find solid circumstantial evidence to link these men to this crime. Because ultimately, even if you're saying they were, but now I hear they're trying to check Michael Boatwright's phone. That's another subject. Okay? That's the way it flows out, because we look at every piece objectively and without some type of disdain or hate. We just do it objectively and make sense out of it. When you're making sense out of a situation, it begins to bring up other things, like people that could have been involved, like people who were unexpected but undeniably had their mouth open and a hand in the situation. These are the things we discuss. That's why we mention certain topics. Let's let them play their music. That's TheCzarr. Y'all rock with that? Is that what y'all rock with? Y'all rock with TheCzarr? That's what's up. So, what's your thoughts on this situation? I always get people, they want to blast the music, you know. Got all his kids back there. I wouldn't blast my music with my kids in there, but that's his decision. So, what's going on? What's your thoughts? Where do we stand with this? Are we saying that there was undeniable involvement or not? I mean, I'm looking at text messages. I'm looking at, well, you guys are going to know, but I'm looking at Instagram very steadily. I'm always getting messages from people on Instagram. Very detailed messages that are helping me to understand many situations that ordinarily I probably wouldn't understand if I didn't see it myself. That's my thing. There's too many implications. There's too much evidence that is spinning around that I'm able to look at objectively and make these different type of conclusions that I deliver to you. It's not just one-sided. It's not just one view. That's what I don't get. There's too many implications of people to not understand that there was somebody playing witness that actually knew. Victor's just one of the many, because he couldn't not put himself out. He was too entertained by it. So he said, I got to take advantage of this. Then we'll get to something else, because there's other clout chasers that aren't successful on YouTube, but they're putting out music in the area. You get what I'm saying? I seen, and to give you a hint, I recently seen a GTA reenactment of what could have happened to X. Now, I'm not saying it happened that way, because the way that the person was shooting the gun on GTA, we would have definitely seen shattered glass. We would have definitely seen bullet holes in the car, like the battle rapper Daylight has said. And I spoke on that issue. So I agree with him. There's no way these guys were doing a perfect shot through the window on this man from the distance they did, let alone it wasn't one person. It was multiple people they claimed to have hopped out. So that GTA reenactment, you know, that was cute to try and get some views, but it doesn't play to the evidence of the situation. And today we're going to quickly speak a little later about people making claims about superstars that other than what we know to be involved. Yes, we're getting to that point. Now, before it rolls out, before we get things going, I just wanted to quickly address some important features. And the next topic I cover is going to be the transition leading up to me questioning the people who are claiming certain people that have been involved. I honestly want to drop 4 on you, but right now I got to make some room in this phone. Then I can drop 4 back to back, but they're all going to be impactful. And that's what this weekend's going to be leading to. It's something impactful that I'm going to be giving. Now, I'm going to mix it up with some different subjects. Don't just play it when you're listening for the X thing. Listen to everything, because I guarantee you'll be enlightened. Because I know a lot of stuff people weren't aware of. And this goes back to something I released on Twitter that got mad interaction. Mad interaction. If I have to, I'll go back and find it. It got a lot of interaction, and it was something I said before it really hit the news. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all. And it has to do with Chicago. Shout to my viewers in Cali. Shout to my viewers in Texas. Shout to my viewers in Florida. Shout to my viewers in Georgia. Shout to my viewers in Tennessee. Shout to my viewers in PA, where I'm from. Shout to my viewers in New York. Shout to Vermont, Maine. Shout up all the way to Illinois. I know you guys watch. Look, analytics shows me the people who really mess with the channel. Oh, how could I forget? Number 2 to United States, because I'm from the US. But shout to the UK. We're booming over there. We're booming. The analytics shows me It shows me. It teaches me and shows me everything. That's why I'm saying I'm releasing it the way I am. But shout to everybody that's involved. We got a lot more coming. It's a lot of importance that I'm going to be adding to this situation. And again, you know I don't care about what nobody think. You know, hit me up, sponsors. You want your headphones around Czarr's neck? And if you make it worth my while, you'll be around my ear. Shout to the Stream headphones. Love, charity, esteem. You know how I rock. That's the very essence of Czarr. Love, charity, and esteem. Remember that. In that order. In that order. You know how I rock. Hold me down, love, charity, and esteem. Got a lot of hatred on the backside. Got a lot of hatred to my character and my state in a legal manner. Hold me down. Hold me down. Look it up. Defend me in the situation. I don't reach out to the squad that much, but hold me down. Defend me in the situation. Hit that like button. And if you got pulled, hit me up. You know the Twitter. @ capital ALL, capital CZARR. Yes, I will be that famous part of what our clique stands for. And if they're with the love, charity, and esteem, they know what I'm talking about. Hold me down. Look on the backside in the legal ways that I need you to. I got hatred, and I got people trying to target me in a legal manner because they violated me. Yeah, I'm talking law enforcement. Hold me down. Make them phone calls and get my contacts and get my thing straight so I can keep delivering these hits. There's always something to try and block you from making movements. Hit up the law enforcement here in PA and let them know what it is from the Star City. And you can find that on my Zanga. That's how far back I've been saying that. Facts. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.